Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your weekly tarot, and this read is going to be for the 9th of February to the 16th. As always, you've got to use your own discernment, okay? Anything that you don't like the look of that comes out of the tarot, it's completely up to you to change, okay? Because you do have the power to manifest, so you're not stuck into any one result that comes out of the tarot, okay? Right, so your spirit animal message of the week is the hedgehog and trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may feel a little bit out of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You're more than worthy, okay? So this one is saying that this week it might be a little bit uncomfortable because certain other people are gonna try and make you feel as uncomfortable as possible because they are seeing you as a threat, or because they do not get you, or they don't understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's all about being misrepresented or misunderstood, okay? And then it's also about your potential knee-jerk reaction to being misunderstood or misrepresented or being made to feel uncomfortable. Your knee-jerk reaction might well be to hide away, to curl up in the corner somewhere and pretend like nobody can see you type thing, okay? Spirit's telling you don't do that, all right? You mustn't do that. You've got to persevere, of course, and with the spikes on the hedgehog, that's all about your boundaries, okay? If anyone gets too close to you, then you absolutely must make sure that that you reaffirm your boundaries. I learnt a new saying about a month ago. You've got to have, your boundaries need to be stronger than your empathy. And when you sit with that sentence, you're like, oh, yeah, actually. And then you think back all the times where you were emotionally manipulated because you felt sorry for someone, or you felt, empathy for someone, and all of a sudden your boundaries all the way down. That was daft, wasn't it? So that saying does go hand in hand with this hedgehog symbology, okay? Also with this one, it's a metaphor about coming out of hibernation. Now, we are literally in the beginning of spring. Finally, it's wonderful. We've been out in the garden working hard. That's why I don't have my fancy nails on. It's pointless because they'll all get snapped. So I have to wait until we've done the vast majority of the gardening work this season, then I can start putting the pretty nails back on. But that's by the by. This is a metaphor for coming out of hibernation, okay? So energetically, you also are in springtime as well. So your energy is in alignment with the actual seasons that we're in, or at least on this side of the globe anyway. I know that certain viewers from other countries, they'll still be in a different season, and that's okay. Just take the metaphor, all right? You're coming out of hibernation. There's work to be done, Scorpio. There are plans that you have that you need to take action on, okay? There is groundwork that you need to start building, all right? This is going to be the week for getting shit done. And while you are getting shit done, certain other people might take an issue with that, okay? Fuck them. I'm not going to be polite about it, all right? It is what it is. Scorpio, you've got to get done what you need to get done, and you cannot afford anybody else to tell you you're not doing this, that, and the next. You cannot afford for anyone else to stop you, to slow you down, to hold you back. Fuck them, okay? Make sure your boundaries are stronger than your empathy. Otherwise, it's pointless having boundaries at all. if you're not going to maintain them, right? So that's your spirit animal message. Now we're going to take a look at your rune message. I do apologize, Scorpio. I can't seem to be able to speak properly today. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to take a break or something. Oh, Yira. Nice. Yira is all about harvest. It's under there. Oh, Muspelheim or Muspelheimer. This one's been coming out for you guys regular. Okay, it's Surtia's flame. Surtia, one of the fire giants, leader of the fire giants. It's all about the necessary destruction or clearing process that needs to happen in order to invite new growth. Okay. And I always give the classic example of cutting back dead plants, okay, or the heather fields up in Scotland being set alight at the end of season, yeah, so that all the old growth can get burnt away, which allows the new heather to come through, and that's what all the grouse and the deer feed on, okay, that they will only eat new shoots of heather. So that's why that happens. It's that energy there. It's the setting fire process. It's a metaphor, okay? So you have, because that's been at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take that as past energies or energies that you're recently out of, okay? So you're recently out of that destruction process. I know that that's a loaded word, okay? It's destroying the old so that you can welcome in the new. It's wiping that slate clean, okay? It's that metaphorical burning of the heather hills, okay? It looks really destructive when it's going on, but it's necessary, okay? You're coming out of that energy. So I'll leave that one over there, and we're going to focus on Yira, which is your rune. So I always say, if you want to harness the energy of any of these runes, then you can trace them out on a bit of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's all about your intent that goes into it, okay? That's where the magic is. It's in your intent. And it's it's two stemless arrows, one pointing in opposite directions to each other, okay? That's Yira. And it says investment, harvest, results and cycle. So you're seeing very real, very tangible results of your hard work. Now, whatever, quote unquote, your hard work is, only you're going to know what that is, okay? Because only you know what it is that you've been working hard on, for, or towards. It could literally be anything. You know what it is that you've been putting almost all of your energy into. That's the area of your life where you're seeing very real, very tangible results. You've got a new cycle here that is kicking off for you, which is absolutely beautiful, especially given the fact that you've had the hedgehog out as your spiritual animal, which is absolutely associated with springtime. The message of your boundaries. You can see how all of the pieces are starting to click together. And I do suspect very much, Scorpio, that you do have someone around you. You may or may not know about this person who is very concerned because you seem to be doing really quite well. Okay, whatever their problem is, let them get on with it. They're not worth your energy. Let's focus on this new cycle that's kicking off for you here, okay, where you're seeing these tangible results. The anything that you have been investing yourself into, it's proving to be fruitful, okay? It's a very fruitful energy, and you can see in this card, the way it's illustrated, you can see the cycle shifting, okay? You've got autumn and winter in this card. You're coming out of that energy and you're welcoming in this beautiful spring type energy instead, okay? Harvest time, beautiful. Right, let's take a look at your healing crystal message for the week. And as always, all of these readings, they are going to have timestamps on them, okay? Because you might only be interested in some of the messages and not all of them, and that's absolutely fine. Right, tiger's eye. Yeah. strength, courage, tenacity, the power to continue. Tiger's Eye is going to be your ally this week. Okay, again, especially where someone's trying to make you feel uncomfortable, or they're trying to shake your confidence here with this hedgehog energy, you are going to need that strength, that courage, and the tenacity to continue doing what it is that you're doing in the face of someone else having an issue with you doing whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. You need courage on your side. Okay, what is it? Tiger's Eye is a gold-brown quartz displaying a light-reflecting optical phenomenon known as a... I have no idea how to say that word. Chatoyance? I'm reading that word as chatoyance. I can only apologize if I have mispronounced it, okay? Or cat's eye that appears just below the stone's surface. Who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood swinging, including Geminis and Virgos. Yeah, you might fall into this trap of overthinking this week, Scorpio. You might fall into this trap, and again, we've all done it at some point, and we're all likely to do it at some point in the future, where we allow other people to shake up our mood, to ruin our day, to ruin our week, to ruin our month, to ruin our year. Okay, we've all done it, and we're all, vulnerable to doing it in the future. So if you know that that's the environment that you're currently maneuvering through this week, then definitely do consider utilizing some Tiger's Eye, okay? Try not to overthink. Try not to allow anyone else to pull you out of your positivity, okay? Where to put it? In a string of prayer beads hanging from your middle finger, counted during meditation along with your blessings. Okay, so you can reflect upon your current blessings by holding Tiger's Eye in one hand and meditating on all of the blessings that you currently do have, okay? When to use it? When your thoughts are not your friends. When reading Jungian theories or attempting to decipher a Zen koan. I have no idea what that is. I can only apologize. I can't read any further into that one because I don't know what that is. Zen koan. They're spelling it Koan. I might have to do some research after this read. When you're all raw and not enough purr, and when only equanimity of your mind, body, spirit, left brain and right brain can get you square with the universe. And then your affirmation is to balance your whole being. Yeah, balance your whole being. Not allowing anyone else to shift you away from your focus. Right, so let's take a look at the tea leaf deck. And we'll see what's coming in for you guys this week. What's coming in for our Scorpio collective, please? February the 9th to the 16th. February 9th to the 16th. Okay. You've had this one that's come out for you before. The cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. So I'm going to read the energy and I will refer to someone. And it's completely up to you as to whether or not you identify yourself with that someone, or if that sounds like it's another person that is that someone that I'm speaking on, okay? I'm just going to read the energy. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Someone is very sad. Someone is not feeling hopeful. Someone is feeling at a loss. Someone is not counting their blessings. They're not looking at their life for the gift that it actually is. Okay. Someone is longing. They're longing for something or for someone that they do not have. There is this feeling of lack, of not having enough, or of not being enough. Someone's mood is massively affected because they feel somehow like a failure. the basket in the reversed position. If this one was upright, it would indicate recognition and reward for merit, but it came out in the reversed position. So someone is not feeling satisfied with what they have already accomplished in life, because they feel like they haven't accomplished anything with this basket coming out in the reverse. Someone feels like they're working for nothing. They're working without a reward. Someone feels like they're not getting the recognition that they need, the recognition that they do deserve. They feel that they're shouting into the wind. They feel that no one cares, no one's listening, no one's paying attention to what they should be paying attention to. Reward without merit, that's someone feeling used or used up. It's someone feeling hopeless, wondering, should I continue or should I quit? Should I keep trying this? Now it's becoming a struggle because you've got the purse that's coming out. Pay attention to your finances. That one's coming out a little bit off center. So someone here could be debating, well, at the moment, I'm working for nothing. I'm putting everything that I have into this job or this relationship or this situation, and I'm getting nothing back in return. In fact, I'm feeling emptier and emptier and emptier the more that I'm pouring into this thing. It's taking everything out of me. And I've nothing else left to give. And I'm not seeing any kind of payment, any kind of reward, any kind of justification for continuing this empty situation. This is affecting someone's finances. Someone is now struggling financially, and they could be looking at different options. They could be looking further afield. Okay, so this situation's not giving me what I need to sustain myself. I'm going to have to go and find a new job, for example, if this is about a job. Okay. The flute in reverse, disappointment in a friend or a lover, that's in the reversed position, which is a strange one. It's coming out of this reading like an outsider energy. Now, this entire description here that I've just given you could be coming from a person who is outside of you, a person that you're dealing with. You may or may not already know about this situation that they're dealing with, or this situation here that I've just described is something that you're going through. And then you've got this outside energy that's coming in for you. It feels totally separate from what's going on here, yet it is somehow connected, if that makes sense. It's like a branch off or a consequence. It could well be a consequence because I'm feeling that branching off energy. Like it's connected to this, but it's not directly involved with this, if that makes sense. So let's pull another card, okay? And we are then going to start getting the tarot out and clarifying this energy and taking a real deep dive into all of this so we can see properly what's going on. The vine in reverse. Seek out information that will help you in reverse. Okay. It's in reverse, which tells me someone maybe doesn't want you digging. Maybe someone doesn't want you doing your research. Maybe someone is wanting for you to just take their word for it. Someone's wanting for you to just believe them without proof, without evidence. Someone wants you to just believe them blindly. Could be a friend, could be a lover. Again, I don't know yet. Okay, we've got to pull more cards. We've got to find out what's going on. Right, let's get the tarot out on this. Was this message about dissatisfaction with life for Scorpio, please? What's going on with this dissatisfaction with life for Scorpio? Okay. Can you see the orientation of that one? It is off center. A Queen of Swords off center. Queen of Swords is often associated with Libra energy. You could have Libra placements in your own chart. You could be dealing with one. You might not be dealing with one at all. That could be totally irrelevant to some. Queen of Swords off center. This could be someone who is being less than honest. It could be someone who is shooting off their mouth without having any facts. Okay. Rumors, Chinese whispers, that sort of thing. That's all associated with the Queen of Swords off center. Okay. It's misinformation, false information. It can also be dodgy thoughts as well. Okay, because the Swords energy is thoughts as well as speech and communication. It can be dodgy thoughts. Someone is definitely struggling with their thoughts at the moment. It could be scattered thoughts, negative thoughts. You have another card for this Queen of Swords off center, please. Thank you. That's also off center. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands off center. It's almost like someone knows better, but they're not doing better. You know, it's like someone is aware that what they're doing or what they're saying or what they're thinking is self-sabotage, and they do know better than that. But with these two coming out off center, they're not doing better when they know that they know better. Okay, there's an internal circular argument here that's taking place with someone. What's this basket reversed, please? Temperance. You've been patient. Someone's been patient. Someone's been patiently working, patiently waiting for results coming in. Someone's not wanted to quit. They've not wanted to give up. But I also feel like someone is perhaps running out of patience. Now you had a couple of cards there that almost came out the deck. But it's almost as if Spirit changed their mind last minute and they're like, oh, actually, no, not those ones. So, again, that could be a metaphor. Whoever it is that's been waiting to see tangible results of something that they've been doing, maybe they saw glimmers of that and then it went away again. Yeah. Sun in the reversed position and the Ace of Swords also in the reversed position. Sun reversed indicates depression, hopelessness, this desire to quit. Okay, and the Ace of Swords reversed again. It's failure. Ace of Swords reversed is failure. Someone is fighting against failing, or they're worried about being a failure. Someone feels like they're a failure, when in actual fact they're not. What's the Sun reversed with the Ace of Swords reversed for Scorpio, please? Sun reverse. Someone feels like they've been lied to here also. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. Heavy air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also, there's Sagittarius and Leo that's coming out of this read as well. Page of Swords reversed. That's someone who's been misled. So we've got a person here who feels misled. They feel like they were sold a dream. but what was delivered was either a nightmare or an empty vessel. Someone is really struggling to deal with the fact that the results that they have at the moment are actually really quite disappointing. What's this purse energy for Scorpio, please? There might have been trickery that was used here as well, with that being a Page of Swords reversed. Because that's someone either straight up lying or deliberately omitting vital information. Okay. Nice. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles in the upright for this purse energy. Pay attention to your finances. So your financial situation is about to do a complete turnaround here. Or for whoever is resonating with this reading, of course. This could be someone else that you're dealing with, okay? I've got to try and keep an open mind because it is a general reading, okay? So someone's financial situation is doing a total turnaround, which is going to be fantastic news for those who have been financially struggling, who have been involved with certain jobs or ideas or prospects that, you know, that there was a lot of promises that came with them, but it never amounted to anything. Okay. This is a message for someone who tries and tries and tries consistently to improve themselves, to improve their lives. You see intangible results that you've been waiting for a very, very long time. There's also a message here as well about how someone is possibly learning a new skill in order to turn their financial situation around. Okay. Someone could be learning a rare skill, or someone has a rare talent here that they potentially can absolutely monetize. Okay. What's this flute in the reverse for the Scorpio? What's the flute in reverse? It's off center. Six of Swords off center. There's a message here about control. There's a message here about a friend or a lover is wanting you to come back. Is wanting for you to, I just heard come home, wanting for you to return. Because you got Judgment here as well. Moon. Page of Swords again. King of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Wands. There's a friend or a lover has been secretly hoping that someone was going to fail with their venture or ventures. Could be a family member also was secretly hoping that this venture, this plan, this idea, or this relationship was going to fail because they're wanting that other person to go home or return home. I'm hearing a conversation where it almost sounds like someone's begging another person to come home, and they're saying, don't you think it's about time that you quit, that you gave up on that? It isn't working, it's not going to come to anything. Don't you think it's about time you came home? You have another card for this energy, please. Yeah, Fool in the upright position. A new journey, new venture, new beginning. Fresh energy. A new venture. Maybe it's time for a new venture. Maybe it's time for you to surrender something in order to begin a new venture, a new project. What's the vine doing in the reversed position, please? Is this about information, but it's in reverse? Thank you. Ace of Cups. Information in reverse. Kind of feels like emotional manipulation. Again, make sure your empathy is stronger than your boundaries, because do keep in mind the card that this one's clarifying. It's clarifying the vine in reverse. The vine asks for you to seek out information that will help you. It's in reverse because someone is concealing some sort of information from you. Yeah. 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's time to pick a new direction. It's time for something new. It's under there. Judgment again. Rebirth. Now you've had Judgment card that's come out twice. This situation, it could well be part of your rebirth. It could be. But it's vital that you do pay attention to the signs around you. It's vital that you take your own advice here, Scorpio. Can you have a healing message for Scorpio, please? Okay, creation. So you've got creation, insight, and cycles. 19, 26, and 27. Okay. So this one says creation is your birthright. All of us create. We don't have to be artists. The more we create, the better we get at it. Trust your intuition and master your craft in joy. Be the inspiration and inspire others. Do not apologize for your creative spirit. Regulate your emotions through a creative endeavor. And then your affirmation is, I am infinitely creative. Okay? It is your birthright for you to create your life in your image. And then this insight says, look at the rational truth of a situation. Seek the facts. Interesting. Because there is someone who is actively trying to conceal the facts from you. Know thyself. Pay attention to your health. Ask questions. Do not guess. Inquire. You may get what you're looking for. Use divination more regularly. And then your affirmation is, I heal and can heal. I seek the truth. Okay. I seek the truth. The rational truth of a situation. I feel someone's trying to discredit you here, Scorpio. They're either trying to discredit you or they're trying to discredit what you're doing. And cycles. Flow with nature. Illuminate the patterns and cycles in your life, the productive ones and the ones you would rather interrupt. It's time to break a bad habit. And then your affirmation with this one says, I flow with the cycles of nature. Yeah. So everything on this planet goes through natural cycles. Everything, okay? And this is saying at the moment you also are going through this natural cycle. It's imperative that you allow this cycle that you're in to flow as naturally as possible, okay? Maybe it is time for you to break a bad habit. The bad habit of perhaps trusting someone else's intuition over and above your own. That could be a really bad habit, okay? Taking someone else's guidance or advice before you take your own. That's also another really bad habit. What else for Scorpio, please? Okay. Sometimes we need a little magic, and sometimes... nice. And sometimes we just need to shit to feel better. Okay. Make sure you're not carrying shit around with you. Shit that you don't need. Shit that you don't want. I know that's also a funny spin on basically traveling light. Okay. Make sure you travel light. What else for Scorpio, please? And sometimes when you're feeling down and depressed, you've got to make sure that you're not surrounded yourself with people who are energy vampires, you know. What else for Scorpio, please? Patience. Patience. You're entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection. No more wounds, only love predicted for the future. It's that message of resurrection. Resurrection and rebirth. It's possible you could be resurrecting an old skill, an old talent. That could be a thing. And that could help you out in the future somehow. Patience is required though. What else for Scorpio, please? I can't quite escape from the fact that someone's got an issue with what you're doing. It's like someone's trying to stop you from resurrecting an old skill or talent. Okay, Musashi said the foreman should take into account the abilities and limitations of his men, circulating among them and asking nothing unreasonable. He should know their morale and spirit and encourage them when necessary, meaning knowing me, knowing you. Knowing your own limitations means that you also know your own strengths, and you can do this too with others. If you're in a leadership role or simply organizing friends, assign them roles in which they will thrive. This also works against an adversary. Thinking about their strengths and weaknesses allows you to come at them from an angle that will give you the advantage. Okay. So knowing your own limitations means you know your own strengths. And if you're going up against anyone, you've got to know that same information about them as well. Okay, what else for Scorpio, please? Oh, the mouse and gratitude. Okay. Instead of dwelling on negatives, journal about all that you're thankful for in life. Yeah. Yeah. And we saw that right at the start of your read, Scorpio, where someone's putting heavy focus and energy on what it is that they don't have, rather than looking at everything that they do have. It's like they're saying, do keep in mind that what you have now, at some point in the past, you wish to have that. And so when you consider how far you've already come, I mean, you can only imagine how far you'll actually end up going, you know? Okay, well, yeah, that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. My website for personal readings is phoenixkeiatarot.com. My Patreon page is the place to visit for all of the free bonus content as well. And of course, my links to absolutely everything that I've just mentioned, you will find all of it in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.